Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sport on YouTube, where we're going to preview Arsenal versus Manchester City this Sunday, 4 o'clock kickoff. Big game, Jamie.
It is a big game. I must admit, for an opening Premier League weekend, it's very, very good fixtures. Not just this one, the likes of Wolves, Everton and Tottenham, Newcastle, etc. Some good games, but no, this one you'd think is the highlight of the weekend, and no wonder it's the last game on the fixtures list. But yeah, Arsenal, new era for them. Manchester City haven't looked any different since they won the Premier League title at the end of last season. Sadly, they've already won a Community Shield. But, Arsenal, Emery, I think, could be the right manager for them in this 23-year era that they had with Arsene Wenger, or whatever years it was. But we'll find out on Sunday. It could be a corker, actually.
So you say Unai Emery could be the man for Arsenal, could be the man to bring back the glory days at the Emirates. Do you think he could go along the Pep Guardiola route and bring instant success, or do you think it needs to be time for it to happen?
I don't know about instant success. I think with Arsenal, I don't think they've got the squad yet. They're still. I think it'll take him at least 12 months just to. I mean, even if there was any trophies, there's a bonus right there. And Emery's known for his Europa League wins, and they're in the Europa League this year. I think the team got to the semis last year with Arsene Wenger, so they may have this pedigree in them that they want to do one better and maybe go on and win the thing. But we'll find out later on in the season. With Emery, I'm not expecting instant success. I think they could be what he needs to change is to change this Arsenal that everyone laughed at, because for the last few years, it probably all started when United beat them 8-2 at Old Trafford, where Arsenal were just not a club that people were scared of anymore. I remember when growing up, it was the Arsenal-Man United rivalry, and Arsenal, Highbury or at Old Trafford or anywhere else, they were a very good team.
Scraps in the tunnel and then
scraps in the tunnel. Pitch. Yeah, proper rivalries. Don't see that anymore. And I think Arsenal need to get back to that again, where they are a very good team. They're very serious and they don't get mocked at, basically. There was a YouTube channel called Arsenal Fan TV that was pretty much known for mocking Wenger and the squad each week throughout the season because of the results, and that needs to change. And I think that's what Emery needs to look at. He needs to look at a club that was once up there, needs to get back up there and can get through it.
So you're looking at both clubs. They've done some fantastic business this summer. Any standout players, standout signings for Arsenal or Manchester City?
I mean, I don't know much about Arsenal's signings. Obviously, Riyad Mahrez is the one for Man City. Everyone's going to start talking about. I don't think he's going to be the player that we had at Leicester. I don't think he's got that. Not space, but he's got so much more competition now in that squad. Man City can go and buy anyone any day of the week if they wanted to. So if Mahrez failed, he'll be replaced, and that's my worry for him, because I think he's a great player. But as I said in the other preview video, with the Man United Leicester one, I feel as though Leicester won't miss him too much. Not that much, but he could be a good player for Man City. We'll see. He could have been an Arsenal player 2 years ago. He was linked to Arsenal at the same time as Vardy was, so Mahrez could have been at the Emirates instead. For Arsenal, I think this is the season where Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang have got to do their bit, because this is when the two have been great for Borussia Dortmund. They showed glimpses at the end of last season. Okay, Aubameyang only came in with a few months left of the season, but this is it. This is his first full season. And I'm quite excited to watch them two. As much as I hate to say, as a United fan, Mkhitaryan might do good. We'll find out. And yeah, I think there could be a few players that Arsenal have got there that could be very dangerous. But I wouldn't be surprised if Man City were to get a win this weekend. I think Arsenal would be pleased with a draw.
I was just going to say about the Community Shield. Obviously, City won it last weekend. How key is that going into the season, to get a piece of silverware under your belt and a victory against another rival in Chelsea?
I mean, it's only the Mickey Mouse Cup, unless United win it, or for Joe if Liverpool win it. But it's a trophy at the end of the day. No matter what, in any sport or any competition, you want to win every time you're out there. Sadly, we don't win them all as a club or an athlete. So I think for Pep Guardiola, he'd be delighted to have won it for the first time, because they had it back in Germany with Bayern Munich, where they would have a trophy between, I think, their cup winners and the league as well. So he's used to that. I think it's a sign to the other clubs. We're still up there. Just because we've had the summer off doesn't mean we're going to go down the league. We're going to stay where we are, which is top of the league. And that's what you learn about the last few years in football, where the likes of Chelsea, especially, and Man City have never defended the Premier League before, where they just don't look the same as they do the season before. Whether or not that's because they made transfers, I'm not sure. But with Man City, they haven't made that many transfers this summer. But with how good they were last season, it's very hard to try and change that.
Have you got a score prediction for the game?
Yes, I would love to see a draw. That's what my heart is going to go for. But I think it's going to be a Man City win. 2-1 for Man City. But 1-1 draw, I'm hoping.
I was thinking of a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw?
I think City, yes, they've got all the tools to go on and compete for the title this season, but I think with the unknown quantity with this Arsenal team and Emery having a very good defensive setup at Sevilla, obviously he didn't do too bad at PSG, but obviously it didn't work out in the end. I think it could be interesting to see how it turns out, so a draw would be a fair result, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.